Across the vast Texas landscape, entire streets of new houses stand empty. What stories do these silent suburbs hold? Here, beneath the wide skies and endless sun, neighborhoods once dreamed of as havens for families now lie in waiting. The air is thick with anticipation, as if the land itself is holding its breath for a future that has yet to arrive. In the fading light, rows upon rows of freshly painted homes stretch out, their windows reflecting an empty promise. Doors closed, driveways vacant and mailboxes untouched. The only movement comes from the restless wind, sending tumbleweeds and dust swirling across unfinished lawns. It is a landscape caught between hope and abandonment, an uneasy silence echoing through the streets. Tonight we embark on a journey through these ghostly suburbs. Through each chapter, we'll peer into the heart of these empty neighborhoods, listening for the whispers of dreams deferred and the quiet persistence of the wild returning. Join me as we explore the haunted beauty of Texas's ghost streets. If you're fascinated by stories like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations and untold tales from across Texas. Your support helps us bring these hidden stories to light. Prairie Ridge. Here, the silence is profound, pressing in from every side. Streets curve gently through the neighborhood, but the only sound is the wind as it rustles through yards still marked by the tracks of construction. New homes, their paint unblemished, stand as sentinels in a world that seems to have forgotten them. The doors remain forever closed, porches untouched by footsteps, and empty swings creak in the breeze. Each yard tells its own quiet story. Sod, hastily laid, now sprouts wildflowers and weeds. As nature begins its slow reclamation, the wind whispers through the eaves, carrying with it the faint scent of earth and dust. In the stillness, even the smallest sound, a loose shutter tapping, a gate swinging open, becomes a haunting refrain. As the sun dips lower, long shadows stretch across the pavement. Prairie Ridge is caught between two worlds, built for dreams, but lived in only by silence and the wind. In Silverado, the sense of abandonment is almost tangible. Streets, perfectly paved yet untouched by tire or foot, have become silent corridors for wildlife. Rabbits nibble at stray tufts of grass, while a pair of foxes slip between the silent houses. Birds nest in gutters and eaves, undisturbed by human noise. The wild is cautious, but emboldened by the quiet. Nature's resilience is evident in every corner. Young saplings, planted with care, now compete with wildflowers and creeping vines. Deer graze near empty driveways, their presence a gentle reminder that the land was theirs long before concrete and shingles arrived. The houses, with their neat facades, serve as backdrops to a world slowly reverting to its primal state. All around, the hum of insects fills the air, rising and falling with the wind. Silverado is a place in transition, between the promise of civilization and the persistent pull of the wild. Trinity Falls stands as a monument to anticipation. Playgrounds, designed for laughter and the patter of small feet, lie undisturbed. Swings hang motionless, slides gleam in the sunlight, and jungle gyms cast intricate shadows on the ground below. The silence here is both peaceful and unnerving, as if the air is waiting for a sound that never comes. Nearby, a pond mirrors the sky, its waters unbroken by the ripples of stone or child's hand. Not even the ducks have ventured onto its glassy surface, wary of the unfamiliar quiet. The manicured paths, lined with carefully planted trees, lead nowhere but into the distance, their purpose unfulfilled. In Trinity Falls, time itself seems paused. Each moment lingers, suspended. The emptiness is complete and yet beautiful, a landscape in waiting, with every detail preserved in the hush of stillness. Ventana's new homes stand immaculate, their porches swept clean, driveways pristine. Yet, beneath the surface, a tension lingers. Here, suspense hangs thickly in the air. Every window, every door, seems to anticipate the moment when life will finally spill in, filling the void with voices and laughter. But that moment never arrives. The wind is the only visitor, rattling shutters and carrying leaves across empty thresholds. Garages remain empty, their silence punctuated only by the occasional echo of a distant bird. The mailboxes, each bearing a different number, wait patiently for letters that never come. Ventana is a stage set for a play that has yet to begin. The promise of belonging, of community, is everywhere, yet remains just out of reach, suspended in a hush that grows deeper as dusk falls. In Morningstar, the lawns are a marvel, lush, green, and perfectly trimmed. Sprinklers tick rhythmically, keeping the grass vibrant even as the world around them remains untouched. The juxtaposition is striking order and beauty, maintained in the absence of the very life they were meant to support. Gardens bloom, but no footsteps disturb the petals. Pathways wind through flower beds, leading from door to door, but not a single soul crosses them. The only movement is the play of light and shadow as clouds drift overhead. Even the air feels different here, heavy with expectation. It is a place that aches for life, where every detail, every blade of grass seems to ask, when will they come? For now, Morningstar is a portrait of perfection, framed by an unending silence. Heartland is all symmetry and soft colors, stretching as far as the eye can see. As evening approaches, rows of houses catch the golden light, their windows glowing with the last warmth of the day. The streets are empty, but the beauty is undeniable, a haunting dreamscape, painted in amber and blue. The silence here is gentle, almost reverent. Windows reflect not the faces of families, but the vast expanse of the sky, and the slow drift of clouds. Occasionally, the song of a distant bird floats through the air, a lonely note in an otherwise perfect silence. As the sun slips below the horizon, Heartland becomes a place of quiet wonder. The promise of home remains, shimmering in the fading light, even as darkness settles and the hush deepens. At Wildcat Ranch, nature is relentless. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the wild returns. Grasses creep higher along fence lines, and flowers burst from cracks in the pavement. Deer emerge at dusk, untroubled by the absence of people, their gentle eyes searching for food among the empty driveways. Everywhere you look, small signs of animal life abound. Paw prints in the mud, nests tucked beneath eaves, butterflies drifting from bloom to bloom. The houses are sturdy and new, but already the wild is finding its way in. Ivy begins to climb, softening the sharp lines of construction. At night, the chorus of insects grows, filling the silence with a symphony of life. Wildcat Ranch is a reminder. No matter how carefully we build, nature will always return, quietly reclaiming what is hers. Union Park is a place of potential, paused. Here, dreams are etched in the careful curves of cul-de-sacs and the inviting shapes of front porches, but the promise of bustling life is interrupted, frozen in time. Shadows move across the walls as clouds gather, and distant thunder rumbles, a reminder of forces beyond our control. The air feels charged, as if at any moment the spell might break and the streets will fill with life. But for now, each home is a silent witness to what might have been. Lawns are perfectly edged, trees staked against the wind, all waiting for laughter and light to return. Evenings in Union Park are marked by anticipation. The sky grows dark, the wind picks up, and the houses stand firm, holding fast to the hope that one day their stories will begin anew. Arrowbrook is defined by its silence. Each street, each cul-de-sac, is wrapped in a stillness so complete that the world seems to pause. The only sounds are the wind sighing through trees and the distant call of birds. Even the houses seem to hold their breath, waiting for the return of life. Occasionally, a loose shutter creaks or a branch taps against a window, but these are interruptions, not conversation. The air is thick with a sense of waiting. The symmetry of the houses, the neatness of the lots, make the absence of people even more pronounced. As dawn breaks, the first light reveals a world untouched by chaos or joy, a place where everything is ready, but nothing has begun. Arrowbrook endures, its silence a powerful reminder of what is missing. Bluewood is the last chapter in our journey, a place balanced between hope and uncertainty. Here, the silence feels different, less final, more expectant. The air is charged with possibility. A lone rocking chair sways gently, moved only by the breeze. On the steps, a newspaper rests, untouched. Spiderwebs glisten in the corners, catching the sun. The house is empty, but the sense of anticipation is palpable. It is as if the world itself is holding out for the day when footsteps will echo, doors will open, and laughter will return. Bluewood stands as a testament to the resilience of hope. Its quiet beauty suggests that, even in the emptiest of places, new beginnings are always possible, waiting just beyond the horizon. In these silent suburbs, the promise of new beginnings waits. Streets built for laughter and life now host only the wind and the wild, their stories paused in a moment of uncertainty. The beauty here is undeniable, but it is a beauty tinged with longing, a landscape yearning for voices to fill its empty spaces. Yet in every shadow and every whisper of the wind, hope persists. The land endures, changing slowly with the seasons. Nature reclaims, but does not erase, the quiet dreams etched into each home. For now, these neighborhoods remain suspended, their futures unwritten, their potential undimmed. And so, we leave these ghost streets behind, carrying with us the memory of their quiet grace. One day, perhaps, life will return. But for now, the only voices are the wind and the wild.